Basic attention token. This is a crypto that has really solid use cases. Like, it was designed to revamp the way that advertising works with their own internet browser, which is outstanding. Founded by one of the most successful men in sort of the internet culture, along with coding. So we're going to talk about everything to do with this project. Now, before I get into any of it, if you're new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these cryptos. Obviously, the reason is I thought they were going to make very, very good money. And you can see what they were all worth when I recorded my videos. These are the highs these cryptos hit around about 16 months on. As you can see, basic attention token was there. And these are the profits you'd have made if you'd have popped $100 into these coins. Oh, 100 into each in that time would have made you over 123 grand. Now, the thing is look, we're in a bull cycle. And if you're sitting on cryptos you're not happy with, you don't have 16 months to get that sorted. So get onto copymycrypto.com and have a look at the site. That's the site I run where I share all the coins I own with my members. When I'm ready to buy or sell any crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to be buying or selling and the price that I'm going to be buying or selling at. So my members get in and out of coins same price as me, meaning they make the same profit and they don't have any work to do at all. And if you go onto my site, you can see some of the profits my members have made, which is public record. You go onto the old videos on this channel, you can verify it. You can also see some of my past successes, which again is public record on the old videos on the channel, so verify it. And if after doing all of that you like what you see and you want to hear more, whether it's that you just want to hear the coins that I own, the ones I think are going to be the big winners of the cycle, like I predicted with all of these, all you've got to do to find out about any of the coins I own is join up on the site. Now, BAT. So, basic attention token is a very clever concept, as I said. Current circulating supply is around 1.5 billion tokens. They are on every big exchange, as you would expect. Now, basic attention token is a token that is trying to revamp the way digital advertising works, rewarding users for their attention while providing advertisers with a better return for their ad spend. The idea is to cut out something like ad fraud, which is actually rampant in the online world. But on not just that, the middlemen that actually appear within the advertising sector end up raising prices dramatically. So this is a clever idea, and they've done it through the Brave browser, where users watch privacy-preserving ads, receive the basic attention token rewards for doing so. On the other hand, advertisers can deliver targeted ads, which maximize engagement, cuts down on losses that are due to ad fraud, etc. So the way it works is that the token is exchanged between three parties. One is advertisers, one is publishers, and one is users. So advertisers get a small portion. 70% is distributed to the users, whereas the intermediaries that normally drive up the advertising costs are cut out of the equation completely. And that's a very good thing. Every single industry has middlemen that raise the cost of doing business. It doesn't matter what it is. I always go to sport as the easy analogy there. You look at a football player, if you're American, it'll be soccer. They have an agent that ends up driving up the prices. It's ridiculous. And you can go to anything, whether it's buying a home or whatever. There are middlemen in every part of the world, and they take their cut that probably is not well-founded, but very few people ask the question. Basic Attention Token actually raised a ton of capital before they launched. They raised $35 million in under a minute back in 2017. As of November 2020, the US, the United Kingdom, and Canada had the most active advertising campaigns. Now, the founders are Brendan Eich and Brian Bondi. Brendan Eich himself is one of the most well-known names in sort of the internet, really, in many ways. He was the founder and CTO of Mozilla. He invented JavaScript back in 1995. He also helped launch one of the world's most popular web browsers, which was Mozilla Firefox, which was one I used for pretty much my entire teen years. Brian Bondi joins as the CTO. He's an experienced engineer who worked as a senior software engineer at Mozilla. developer at Coral Corporation and software development lead at Khan Academy. They've got 50 plus years between them in software development experience and a solid team behind them. Basic Attention Token, as I said, it's powering the user-first attention economy. And BAT has grown into utility to tens of millions of users worldwide, nearly 2 million verified creators, and they've delivered commercial success in running thousands of ad campaigns from top brands. It's ranked as the 14th most distributed token by on-chain holders on Ethereum. It stands as one of the most widely adopted tokens. And actually, when you look at the numbers behind Brave, the numbers behind Brave are amazing as well. On-chain transactions around 4.3 mil, which is not bad. Number of wallets, 10 mil, which is good. Number of creators, around 1.8. But daily active users of Brave is around 37 million. Now, that has to rise. That's got to be the goal here. BAT itself, and I'll talk about that in a sec. BAT itself are on roadmap 3.0 now. Their focus is on on-chain growth. So within the Brave Rewards and Brave Creators ecosystem, it means disintermediating the way BAT flows through the platform, expanding self-custody options for payments and contributions, and providing users with new avenues to earn and utilize BAT. So there's going to be a few different ways this works, whether it's it draws where users can receive large BAT amounts, earning multipliers and other bonus rewards. It rewards for on-chain quests. It rewards for completing surveys. It's going to be a complete redesign, a complete overhaul. They're going to have BAT utility cases within dApps and shopping. They're going to compose new Brave ads experiences. But actually, one thing that I just think is got to be one of the biggest focuses actually does have to be Brave. It has to be Brave. Get more people using Brave. And that's a real challenge because Google Chrome has like a very solid foundation in terms of running what people use. But if you can actually make people pay attention to the fact that they can earn by using Brave, more importantly, they're not going to have ads shoved down their throat, and the ones that they get a pop-up for on the side of the screen, if they click on, they're going to be rewarded for watching. There are so many pluses to Brave. I actually prefer using Brave. I naturally always end up doing the same thing, which is I log onto the internet and I use Chrome. I've got to break the habit. And that's really the job, is you've got to break billions of people's habits. But there is no reason you can't, because actually Brave as a web browser is better than Chrome. There's just no doubt about it, from my perspective, of course. And I think the goal, I do think restructuring the way BAT works is always a good idea. I think introducing some new features like their VPN, which Brave has its own VPN, is very good. I think starting to advertise that has got to be key. But I think if you can really focus on that user base growth, get it to 100 million plus users a day, which requires advertising, requires marketing, requires grabbing people's attention. Spend some cash. Yes, you're going to have to. Get on the TV. Get in front of people. Get in front of people that aren't crypto native. There's millions of people that want more privacy, that want less ads. And if they're going to be inflicted with ads, at least pay them. And I think that's the goal, right? I think if they do this, I'm bullish on this. But if they don't, I won't be. That's kind of how it stands for me right now. If they go hard on advertising and marketing, I don't see a reason this can't get to a couple of dollars, maybe even $4 or $5. Legitimately. There is a shot of it doing that, but it has to have a user base that warrants it. And while 37 million is no joke on a daily basis, you got to start challenging the 100 million region. Got to. Because then you can start, then the next iteration of adverts can be, this is the fastest growing web browser in history. This is now used by over 100 million people. People now no longer have ads shoved down their throat. Geolocation ads aren't happening here. There's so many pluses. And I think they can do it. But they've got that. For me, the way this token rises is through exposure to Brave more than anything. Yeah. Curious to hear what people think on this. Do you use Brave? If so, How do you find it? If you don't use Brave, why? And do you always think you should be using Brave? Also, are there any projects right now that you are really interested in, any cryptos that you're just not seeing people talk about, that you feel like they should be being spoken about? Let me know about those in the comments. I want to hear about them. I always read the comments, and if I like or I'm interested in the project, I'll review it. So let me know about any crypto project you're interested in the comments. I'll take a look. And guys, really close to 90,000 subscribers now. Really want to get over that mark. So help us out. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. And look, we're in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy with the cryptos you own, or you don't own any cryptos, have a look at my website, which is copymycrypto.com. It's the site that I run where I share every single coin I own with my members. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell a coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to be buying or selling and the price that I'm going to be buying or selling at. So my members get in and out of coins at the same price as me, so they make the same profit and they don't have any work to do at all. On my site, you can see profits my members made. You can see past successes, which are all public record. They're all on the history of this channel. And if you want to find out the coins that I think are going to be the winners, I mean, like I predicted with Theta and Zilliqa and Phantom, no one was talking about Phantom in 2020. I did a whole course, which is $20, about why it was the best investment of the year. If you want to find out the coins I think are going to be the winners this year, all you have to do to find out about any of them is join up on the site, guys. And if you do, I'll see you there. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.